Earth is our place, a planet that we regard as home. The planet that we live in, unfortunately, has experienced a rise in temperature over the last several decades. In this video, we would like to discuss about global warming. These are the presenters that will share some information about global warming.
Hi, I am Ida. I'm going to present about what is global warming and the theory of global warming.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Murshid and I will explain about the causes of the global warming.
My name is Shadlina Binti Zamri and I will explain about the solution of global warming.
Hi, my name is Akram Hafi. I will talk about why we should be worried about global warming.
Hi, my name is Nuraisha Dalina and I will talk about the opinion on global warming issues.
Global warming is absorbing infrared or heat radiation from the Earth's surface, greenhouse gases present in the atmosphere. For example, water vapor and carbon dioxide act as blankets over the Earth's surface, keeping it on average 20 or 30 degrees Celsius warmer than it would otherwise be. The existence of this natural greenhouse effect has been known for nearly 200 years. It is essential to the provision of our current climate-rich ecosystem. John Houghton first lists some of the growing threats to the environment and introduced the important concept of sustainability. He explained the threat arising from human-induced climate change, summarizing its scientific basis and the most significant impacts. To arrive at global solutions, it is necessary to address human attitudes very broadly. For instance, those concerned with resource use, lifestyle, wealth, and poverty. They must also involve human society at all levels of aggregation with international organizations, nations with their national and local governments, large and small industry and businesses. To take into account the rate of concern, a modern term that is employed to describe such environmental care is sustainability.
What are the causes of global warming? From my reading on John Houghton's article, it is believed that there is the only one cause of the global warming. The cause is greenhouse gases emitted. Greenhouse gases are gases in Earth's atmosphere that trap heat. It lets sunlight pass through the atmosphere but prevent the heat that the sunlight brings from leaving the atmosphere. The main greenhouse gases are carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and fluorinated gases. Burning fossil fuel, coal, and oil gas are the human activities that produce more greenhouse gases as they produce more pollution of carbon emission to the atmosphere. In history, since the beginning of the Industrial Revolution, more greenhouse gases emitted to the atmosphere and the world temperature rise. When more greenhouse gases emitted, there will be more greenhouse gases trapped to the atmosphere, and more heat will trap and the world temperature will be rise.
So, what are the solutions of global warming? Let's move on to the first step. Energy efficiency. Energy production and use is one of the primary causes of global warming. Energy efficiency is the workhorse of the clean energy world. Although solar and other renewable energy technologies usually take the spotlight, energy efficiency often works quietly in the background, making huge strides in lowering emissions without the fanfare. Carbon sequestration. Carbon sequestration is the process of capturing and storing atmospheric carbon dioxide. It is one method of reducing the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere with the goal of reducing global warming. The most common example in nature is during the photosynthesis process of trees and plants, which store the carbons as they absorb carbon dioxide. Non-fossil fuel sources of energy. Non-fossil fuels are alternative sources of energy that do not rely on burning up limited supplies of coal, oil, or natural gas. Examples of these fuels include nuclear energy, wind or water-generated energy, and solar power. These tend to be renewable energy sources or means of generating power that can be utilized indefinitely. Stopping deforestation. Forests are home to well over half of the world's land-based species of plants and animals. We know deforestation is a real problem in the world today. Deforestation is very harmful to our community and to other communities around the world. We shall reject and avoid causing deforestation by recycling our paper and not throwing it away, because then, in the future, more trees will need to be cut down.
We should be worried about global warming. We should, as global warming gives bad impacts to us. There are four main impacts of global warming. The first is rise in sea level. The main reason is ocean water expands as it is heated. Melting of ice on glaciers and polar ice caps also the reason rise in sea level. This will cause serious problems for human communities living in low-lying regions. The second is extreme high temperature. If the temperature is too high, it will affect the human health and can lead humans to die. For example, cases in Central Europe during the summer of 2003 has led to the death of over 20,000 people. However, the worst thing can happen where can cause the forest fires naturally due to excessive heat. Third is floods and droughts. The non-stop raining will cause to floods where can affect human life. For example, the global cases between 1975 and 2002 due to flooding has been impact to 200,000 lives were lost and 2.2 billion affected. Without rain for too long will cause a drought where can affect the water resources where between 1975 and 2002 due to drought has been impact over 500,000 lives were lost and 1.3 billion affected. Last one is hurricanes. Due to the Earth's warmer, moisture atmosphere and warmer oceans, the hurricanes will become stronger and more intense to produce more rainfall and cause the damage and death.
So, what are our opinions about these issues? Global warming is a serious problem and we should do something. Therefore, we must follow proactive and right steps, and all parties must take parts. The first point is planting the green plants. Planting trees or plants in or around the house can also overcome this problem. To creating a cozy and cool atmosphere, planting a tree will also reduce the density of carbon dioxide gas that is accumulated around the house. The second one is remove the electrical wire plug. Remove the electricity wire plug on its socket when not in use. This is because the electrical wire plug that is still connected to the socket will cause the electric current to still flow even though the switch has been turned off. Third one is use fluorescent light tube at home. The house that is used the fluorescent light can save the energy if compared to the room lights or light bulb because it only uses less of energy. Fluorescents also have a longer lifespan, which is it's about 13 times longer, so they do not need to be replaced as often. The last one is law enforcement. The government must mandate the use of motor vehicles that have gas filters on the exhaust of their respective vehicles. This will of course ensure the cleanliness of the gas that is released from the vehicle exhaust, especially in the urban area is safe and environmentally friendly. And next is issuance or approval of licenses for logging purpose should also be minimized. This is to ensure the loggers do not abuse the permits they obtain for their own benefit. Setting a limit on the quantity of timber also that can be cut down in 1 year will be able to minimize the logging timber that is available in the country.
That's all from us. We hope you get all the information. Before that, if you like this video, don't forget to like and share to your friends. Thank you.